We've been going at this for 5 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Wanna end this and watch Aftershock?
Yeah.
Coming up on this week's episode of Aftershock,
Michael reunites with a local food drive.
Mia gives us her Netflix recommendations.
And Issa tests if she's smarter than a 5th grader.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Alex Land.
And I'm Nicole Borman, and Aftershock starts now. Last year, Michael reported on a non-profit organization in South Florida named Helping Hands that is providing food for those in need.
This story was able to give some shine to this generous organization and share the heart of the man behind it.
Michael met up with the owner, Patrick McCarthy, once again to see how they're doing.
We've been here once before. Patrick's story is one we've already heard.
It's humbled us.
There it is.
Yeah.
You laughing?
But trust when I say, you have to see it to believe it.
We probably got about another 30 good-sized boxes full of non-perishable foods.
Because word of mouth alone can't do all this justice.
Everything's been donated today. There's 48 bags that are sold today.
It's been almost 8 months since we last met with Patrick.
People out there want to help people.
And from the looks of things,
This past year in 2020 has just been phenomenal to see the hearts of other people that want to help other people.
he hasn't slowed down one bit.
So we were able to do food distributions, the actual drive-thrus. We did about 6 of those in 2020, with an average of about 600 to 700 cars per food distribution.
In fact, he's even sped it up a little.
Honestly, we gave away more food to people in need in 2020 because of COVID than we've done in 5 years. It's just amazing.
Of course, this is no task for just one caring soul, but an entire community of them.
That's how much food we got. It was only 9:30.
People are getting back to work. You know, things are not back to normal, but they're getting back to normal. So we've got a lot of people back to work. So they know there's still a lot of people out there that are in need. So the outpouring of giving has just been phenomenal. People they just want to help. And it's just amazing to see that.
And help people do.
We prepped 50 bags today. We sold all 50.
Time
That's a little 16-foot U-Haul truck right there.
and time again.
So we got like car after car after car after car. Me and my wife were looking at each other going, what are we going to do with all this? We were like overwhelmed, totally overwhelmed.
Many might struggle to describe the joy such an experience would give, but not Patrick. He's already found the words.
That was a real blessing.
Michael Orlando,
This is my passion. This is where I get my joy from.
CBTV.
Always want to help.
Hi guys, I'm Mia Batista and I'll be showing you what's new on Netflix this month so you don't get too bored while quarantining. I'm more of a movie type of girl, so I'll be showing you some of my favorites that just got added. Rain Man is one of my favorite movies to go to. A car dealer, Charlie Babbitt, has just found out his father has died. When he returns home for the funeral, he discovers that he has an autistic older brother named Raymond. Raymond has just inherited $3 million in fortune. Charlie, mad at his father, but motivated by his brother's money, Charlie checks Raymond out of the mental facility in order to return home to Los Angeles. Saving Private Ryan, a great war film that anyone needs to watch at least once in their life. Captain John Miller takes his men behind the enemy lines in order to find Private James Ryan, whose 3 brothers have been killed in combat. This movie focuses on the brutal realities of war. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, a very dark movie to put on Netflix in my opinion, but one of the best films to be produced. A financial reporter is hired to solve a 40-year-old murder case. If you want a little bit more lighthearted type of movies, check out Superbad. Focuses on high school realities for 3 of the main characters, but is such a comedic masterpiece that it's definitely worth a watch. chef. Don't watch this movie if you don't want to eat after. Jon Favreau produced, directed, and acted in this movie. He created one of the best family movies for everyone to enjoy. And now I pronounce you Chuck and Larry. One of Adam Sandler's funniest movies is brought to Netflix. In the movie, Larry is played by Kevin James, and he learns that he cannot name his children as beneficiaries on his life insurance policy. So he needs a huge favor from Chuck, who is played by Adam Sandler. Guys, I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'm Mia Batista, CBTV.
COVID-19. We've all heard it and been affected by it in one way or another. But now is our time to fight back. COVID vaccinations are now available to everyone 18 years and older, and with the Pfizer vaccine being able for those 16 to 17 years old with parental consent. You getting your shot doesn't mean we can go back to normal, but everyone getting their shot does. This is our shot at victory, so do your part and get vaccinated. For information on scheduling your appointment, visit myvaccine.fl.gov.
Hey Alex, what'd you do this Easter?
I didn't do anything. I didn't want to put anyone at risk.
Well, there's still safe ways to celebrate. Here's how one organization combated Easter during a pandemic.
We all know kids sure do love candy, and the City of Weston's employees made sure to make this year's Easter something memorable.
So due to COVID-19, we had to cancel, unfortunately, our regular egg hunt in 2020. And this year we brainstormed and we didn't want to have to cancel another event. So the team came together from Parks and Recreation and decided to do something innovative and different for the community so that children can still enjoy a royal bunny experience, but in a safe, contactless manner.
The event had a fresh, festive attitude that made even the kids' pets smile.
They'll be greeted by cheerleaders, colorful fabrics, music, decorations, and then they'll have an opportunity to wave to the royal bunny and receive a springtime surprise filled with goodies and eggs, of course.
With around 30,000 bags of goodies available for families, Weston community members provided for as many as they could.
In spite of everything that has happened the past year, it's just, something to bring up the spirits and just be together as a community.
It's fantastic to see our neighbors here create solutions to bring joy to the people of the future. Dean Milan, CBTV.
Did you know that April Fools originated from a spiritual tradition Americans started to scare away British soldiers? Nah, April Fools. Let's jump into the truth behind the iconic day. Well, truth. No one knows where or who started April Fools. There are a few historians that believe this day dates back to 1582. This was when the Council of Trent called for France to switch from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar, meaning that the New Year's Day changed from around April 1st to January 1st. Those who did not realize the change for the start of the new year became the joke of the town, as they were still celebrating the new year in April and were called April Fools. There are others who linked April Fools to Hilaria. Hilaria, which stands for joyful in Latin, was an event celebrated in ancient Rome. Around the end of March, the followers of Cybele would dress around in disguises and mock citizens. This tradition was said to be inspired by the Egyptian legends. Some believe that April Fools is tied to the vernal equinox, as a way that Mother Nature fooled people with unpredictable weather. But in the end, no one really knows the true origin. All we know is we now have this day to pull off some fun pranks. Kimberly Blum, CBTV.
Hey, have you done the math homework yet? No, I haven't gotten to it yet, but to be honest, it's not that big a deal. I'll get to it when I get to it. Dude, that assignment took me about 2 days to do. Fine, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll just be relaxing over here. Call me if you need me. Gotcha. Dude, come on. This is a serious assignment that's worth half of our grade. I'm gonna take your phone so you can focus, alright? Fine, take it. How'd you do that? I just took your phone. What are you talking about? Never mind, just give me your phone. How did you just... You know what? I'm doing this assignment with you, man. I give up. Yeah, thanks. I'm having a bit of trouble focusing. Yeah, I could tell.
Frogs. It should be known that frogs are the greatest organism ever to grace this earth. So here are my top 3 frog facts so you can learn more about our amphibian friends. Fact number 1. The Goliath frog is the biggest frog known today. These puppies can grow up to 13 inches long and weigh a little over 7 pounds. Fact number 2. The poison dart frog's toxin can be used to make pain relief medicine. It's called epibutidine, but can be fatal if not used in minimum dosage. Fact number 3. The giant African bullfrog is the best type of frog. It just is. And that's all the funky, fresh frog facts I got for you guys today. Tyler Buxell, CBTV.
It's a common misconception that America is the best in the world for everything.
But if you look into the research, you can see that we're not the best in education.
Here's Luca to tell us some more.
If you're a student in America, you've likely been told that you live in the best country the world has to offer, and that your education is vital in preparing you for the real world. Then, why is our education system routinely ranked one of the worst in all developed countries? There's a reason for that. In 19th century Massachusetts, a man named Horace Mann first introduced public education to America, in a time when most children had never even gone to school. Mann believed that, in order to overcome poverty and enter the workforce, children had to learn basic writing, reading, and math. During the Industrial Revolution, this was pivotal, as it helped generate millions of obedient workers in factory jobs. But nearly 200 years later, little has changed. The stress schools place on accepting discipline and taking standardized tests force students to conform to the masses rather than create their own future. Specialized classes, such as art and geography, are often left out of the picture in favor of mandatory courses, whose main original purpose was to create obedient factory workers. All this focus on testing means students are taught to cram information into their heads rather than learn valuable material. In contrast, other developed nations such as Denmark and Finland are routinely ranked as having some of the world's best education by removing compulsory assignments such as homework and testing, and focusing on each student's individual learning. These schools help students build their careers from start to finish. Once vital in expanding the American economy, our current education system might need some new rethinking. Luca Vieira, CBTV.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Isabella Chiappini, and today I'm going to be finding out whether or not I'm smarter than a 5th grader. In order to do this, I'm going to be taking a quiz that contains information I should have learned in elementary school. I'm currently in high school, so if I fail, well, let's just hope that's not the case. First question, what is the fastest bird on foot? An ostrich, an eagle, a woodpecker, a sparrow, and a dragon? Honestly, yeah, I think they must be so fast, you know? No, it's an ostrich, okay. And I got it right, easy. In the northern hemisphere, what month is the autumnal equinox? That's a really good question. I feel like it's November, you know, like the picture is giving me November vibes, you know? So I'm just gonna put that. Inca civilizations were concentrated on what continent? Yeah, it's either North or South America. LOL. Alright, so the goal is to get a passing grade. And the last question is, who was the first president of the United States? It's George Washington, my man. All right, I want to see my results. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to hit the books again because I clearly did not understand some of the stuff the first time around. I'm Isabella Chiappini, CBTV.
My name is Rodrigo Souza, and today I'll be introducing you to every chess piece. First up is the pawn, who can move only one tile forward and 8 pieces diagonally. However, it can turn into a variety of pieces if it reaches the opposite side of the board, and can move 2 tiles on its first turn. On each corner of the board, there is a rook. These pieces can only move horizontally and vertically, but can do so as many spaces as they want. Next to the rooks are the horses. These unique pieces move in an L shape and only eat the pieces of the square they land on. Following the horses are the bishops, who can move diagonally as much as they want. Considered to be the most powerful piece on the board, the queen can move in any direction as many times as it wants. Lastly comes the king, who can move in any direction, but only one space at a time. Hopefully this quick intro to chess is enough to get you into the game. Rodrigo Souza, CBTV.
Mario Judah.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Logan Seelig, and today I'm joined by some friends to play a new twist on one of the world's oldest board games. It's 4-player chess.
Alright, let's go.
Alright,
You
hold
know
on.
Geo?
Alright.
Okay. I'm doing a Queen's Gambit, guys. Logan, stop picking randomly.
Actually, what you could do here, so what you do is with this piece, you go there, right?
Okay, there's too many arrows.
Go here.
Look at execute order
Execute
66.
order 66. Uh-oh.
Why don't you just take the queen?
What did he say? Because there was a pawn that I had to capture before.
Okay, I didn't see the pawn.
Well, because you have this.
Yeah, I know.
And knights in this mode just aren't as powerful.
We didn't see that one.
We did not see that.
My ultimate trap. Moving the piece. Yo, are you gonna get any pieces out on this board?
Just like his height, he is under the boat.
Take.
Oh, he threw.
Take that. Take that. Just take
Blundered.
that. Take that.
He blundered.
4 seconds, you hit. 2 seconds, you hit.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm got it.
Dude, ready for this one?
There's 1 minute left in the Zoom meeting.
There's 1
Run
minute
it
left
down.
in the Zoom meeting. Quick.
I'm going to win by stalling.
No. The differential.
Bro, literally, these pawns can't move. No pawns can move from this section. I can't do.
Well, looks like that's checkmate. Logan Seelig, CBTV.
Well, that's all for this week's episode of Aftershock.
If you want to watch previous episodes, check out our YouTube at Cypress Bay CBTV and follow all of our social medias. I'm Alex Land.
And I'm Nicole Borman. Thanks for watching.